All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to get all infinite praises. Salaki, Salaki, Salaki. Shabbat shalom for Salaki for that. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Coming back to you through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemel Shai. And so, like, I'm starting the whole video wrong. Starting the whole, the video off wrong. Start this over. All right, Shabbat shalom. Shalom to you, very few brothers and sisters out there at the household of faith. All right, first and foremost, I want to get all infinite praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakurash. And double honor to the apostles, the elders, the bishop, across the forms of the earth that puts in teaching the truth, and teaching to the whole for elect. All right, my name is Alman, the brother Alman. Coming back to you to the spirit of power, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We know the lesson, exhortation, Lord's words, quick and edifying, straight to the point. Okay, so you see the title, The Pride of Thine Own Heart. So like the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. All right. And of course, they're speaking of Esau. All right, speaking of this devil. All right. Of course, starting with the top banking families. Okay. And as we know how this war is going and how what it will lead to, all right, we know that this war will ultimately lead to the destruction and complete desolation of Babylon the Great. All right. This war will be the war that will end all wars, you know, because after the or while during this war, you know what I'm saying, of course prophecy going to take place. This war itself is prophecy. All right. Going to the book of Revelation chapter 11. All right. It will read that the second war is past, and behold, the third war coming quickly. Okay. And we know that, you know, all while during this war, you know what I'm saying, with the nations being at war, with each other, right? And we know that they're gonna start pushing the MOTB here all while this war is taking place. Cause the people will be distracted, the people will be, you know what I'm saying, having to deal with their own problems, especially here in Babylon the Great. Not just over there in the war. We still got problems here in America. Still got prophecies here in America that will take place. And what are those prophecies? What is that prophecy? The prophecy of Jacob's trouble. And what's amongst Jacob's trouble? Civil war, famine, pestilences. All right, it's gonna be mass violence amongst the streets. You're gonna see, you know, high officials, top officials of the government, get assassinated every almost every fucking day, damn near, or every week or whatever the case, however it's gonna happen. Okay, however it's gonna happen. All right, just know that it's all the Lord's doing. All right, should it be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? All this is being orchestrated by the Heavenly Father. Okay, through His only begotten Son. All right, but I got a quick I got a quick clip and also an article to bring out for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. How I'm gonna do this. Um, if I can still somewhat, you know, let's see. Well, not really. Yeah, you can see my reflection on the other side. So like, yeah, let me see something. You know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna just matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the clip or the video or the news report. It's from Fox News. It been posted an hour ago. You know what I'm saying? Jake was resting a little bit, just a little bit exhausted from work. But this been posted an hour ago. And this is from Fox News. All right. And the title of or the headline, which I would say because it is a news report. The headline, well, you know, at the top, the headline says Trump issues bold response after Israel targets Iranian gas field near Qatar, and that's the Sapar gas field. All right, where Iran and Qatar, they got joint partnership, so to speak, over that gas field. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and play the clip, and Lord's will y'all be edified. All right, I ain't gonna play the whole thing. It's 7 minutes, but I'm gonna just play enough of it. Wherever the spirit allow me to stop it. So here we go. All right, in less than an hour, the Pentagon is holding a news conference to bring us up to date on the latest on Operation Epic Fury. CENTCOM is releasing new video from the mission. It comes as Iran retaliates after Israeli forces struck. Slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. Gas field near Qatar. Okay, let me do it like this. All right. It comes as Iran retaliates after Israeli forces struck an Iranian gas field near Qatar.
And our chief foreign correspondent, Trey Yinks, joins us now from Tel Aviv with the latest on the ground there. Trey.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. A lot of developments on the energy front overnight after Israeli forces struck the South Pars gas field in southern Iran. This was a strike that, according to Israeli officials, was coordinated with the United States. But you can see here the aftermath of those strikes, black smoke rising from the horizon there near to the Strait of Hormuz. In response, the Iranians launched ballistic missiles toward the Ras Laffan facility in Qatar. This is the world's largest producer of liquefied natural gas. And Qatari officials released a statement just about 9 hours ago saying the civil defense has fully contained 2 out of the 3 fires in the Ras Laffan industrial area, with no injuries reported. Cooling and securing operations at the sites are ongoing, while the explosives group of the Internal Security Force is carrying out its tasks in handling any hazardous elements. Now, and amongst them attacking these oil field, gas fields, or these infrastructures, knowing they're going to take mass amounts of money to repair them, at the end of the day, this is all the Lord's doing. So they're attacking these infrastructures, knowing, it's key to the economy. It's key to, making money for them, right? But with the Iranians, you know how Trump is pushing them to the brink of them, feel like they got to lose their lives in order to survive, but they have it in mind like, hey, fuck that shit. The with the Iranians, man, they know that most, I won't say most, I say it like this. Majority of the countries, that evolves around, these quote unquote, well, that evolves around these West Asian countries, as they call it the Middle East, but it's really called West Asia. It's West Asia. Okay. I already know that most of these countries, they depend on them. They depend on their oil, because I believe they got some of the richest oil, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I might as well do a little bit of research. Why not? All right. I'm gonna look it up like this. Which country has the best oil? It says Saudi Arabia.
you know, it says Saudi Arabia is generally considered to have the quote unquote best oil due to its high quality, light, sweet crude, which is cheap to extract and easy to refine. While Venezuela has the largest reserve, Saudi crude is superior in quality and accessibility. The U.S. is the top producer, often yielding high quality light sweet crude. And of course, knowing this around the time where America came up, they knew. Well, at the time they were searching for it, when they hit it and started, refining it and making money off there, like, hey, shit, we making mass amounts of money off this. That's why, Iran is really attacking them. Really putting the hurt on them because they know that, ultimately America is honestly dependent on the oil that's over there in Saudi Arabia. Okay. In the court, well, since it's at Saudi Arabia, most of the country, some countries also go to Saudi Arabia for the oil. All right. But knowing that Saudi Arabia, the countries around Saudi Arabia, they know that this is key, and they, many countries are on standby. They watching what's happening, you know, and it's watching Trump and see what he gonna do. And they know with Trump, these people don't know that Trump is really out, to really destroy the country, to destroy the economy, really. All right, with this man's actions, it's not to help the world. It's only to help the rich, not the world, to help the top banking families. And matter of fact, the only people that really getting rich off this war is the top banking families, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers. You know, all wars are bankers' wars. Cause how they make their money is by people spending their money on equipment, and ultimately all that money is going towards the Rothschilds and all of them, man. You see, they control the banks. The Rothschild was one of the main families that came up, and they was really fluent, so to speak, and that's a word I'm gonna use, for the lack of better words. They was really fluent in the banking business. All right, they know how to handle money. Their father, their father, he taught his 4 sons, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I ain't went over the history of the Rothschilds in a minute, but he taught his sons the game, and he sent his sons to throughout the top countries, well, top cities in Europe, and one of them been London. Let me make sure I'm telling the truth. Where did Khan? He sent his sons to Frankfurt, London, Paris, Vienna. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, five cities. All right, all throughout Europe: Frankfurt, London, Paris, uh, Austria, and Naples, which is in Italy. All right. So Germany, England, France, Austria, and Italy is where he sent his 5 sons at. Yeah, he had 5 sons. So like I said, I ain't went over this history in a minute. All right. But yeah, man. You know, let's see. Yeah, anyways. Continuing on.
Now, President Trump overnight took to Truth Social to say, in part, quote, Israel, out of anger for what has taken place in the Middle East, has violently lashed out at a major facility known as South Pars gas field. in Iran. And so, again, a little bit of disconnect between the Americans and the Israelis as to what led to these initial strikes that caused the Iranian retaliation against energy infrastructure.
And they don't even know who ordered the strikes on the gas field. They don't even know who ordered the strikes. And of course, you ought to know it came from, you know what I'm saying, the PM of Israel, right? Bibi, not a Jew, right? And what the fuck is he? Nobody seen him in the public, but yeah, he pushing out these videos, you know what I'm saying, of him, you know what I'm saying, talking to the public, talking to the people, him holding a damn coffee where it looked like he about to damn spill, but it didn't. Come on, man. Yeah. People need to stop living in a fantasy and actually smell the fucking coffee. No pun intended. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee. We're not, you know what I'm saying, in the past no more. We are not during the times when, you know what I'm saying, everything seems so dandy and sweet. Motherfucker, we are, not even we, you motherfuckers are at war. All right? America is at war and about to be damn near with the whole fucking world. Cause you see how Trump trying to ask for fucking help from Britain, from the UK, really from NATO, right? For all the NATO countries. Shit, Spain saying fuck you. Spain straight up saying fuck you. We not helping you. With Keir Starmer, his ass goddamn contemplating, knowing damn well they're gonna end up helping him, but you know, yeah, he's so damn hesitant. All right, matter of fact, let me get a quick precept real quick, man. Salaki. Let me get a quick precept. Book of Revelation, chapter 17. Revelation 17 and verse 16. And it reads, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. For the Most High," here's the point, "for the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will." When NATO and EU start turning on Trump, this when, you know what I'm saying, this prophecy would come to pass. All right? They're going to start hating Trump. They're going to start seeing Trump as a damn enemy, man. You already seen what he was about to do when this man was talking about taking Greenland. So how much more when he starts fucking up and start really showing his true color against these people, man? Which I believe he already did, but they just so damn ignorant to his bullshit. For the Most High put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. You see? So they gotta turn on America, man. They gotta turn on America. You know? So let me continue on. Salaki. I'll try to let it play on.
Sure, the Iranians are still launching attacks against Gulf countries and U.S. ally Israel. You can see overnight there were a number of cluster munitions fired toward this country. 7 separate barrages since midnight have triggered air raid sirens across Israel. In the West Bank, 3 Palestinian women were killed. They were in a salon at the time when part of an Iranian ballistic missile slammed into this area. Another person was killed in central Israel. We know a foreign worker. Now, a spokesperson for the Israeli military, Brigadier General Effie Defrin, spoke about the ongoing efforts to shoot down this incoming fire. We have air defense systems. I can already say they are among the best in the world. This is proof.
But why the fuck they not intercepting the missiles though? Your air defenses is passing. Your air defense is passing straight through the missiles that Iranians send over here, man. And give me a minute, Salaki. All right, so lucky for that, man. Oh, I just let it play.
Unfortunately, the defense is not airtight. We use our systems to intercept these missiles. These cluster missiles are a war crime. If this terrorist
Oh, oh. So don't cluster missiles when uh, hold on, let me go back real quick.
shoot down this incoming
Let me go back
fire.
when you start talking.
We have air defense systems. I can already say they are among the best in the world. This is proven. Unfortunately, the
Straight bullshit.
defense is not airtight. We use our systems to intercept these missiles.
Then they not the best in the world if they're not airtight. If you say yours are the best in the world, they ought to take down every fucking thing that is sent your way. Then all of a sudden they not airtight. Okay.
We have air defense systems. I can already say they are among the best in the world. This is proven. Unfortunately, the defense is not airtight. We use our systems to intercept these missiles. These cluster missiles are a war crime.
But the vast amounts of genocide that you did with the Gaza people, that's not genocide. I mean, that's not war crime. Many things that you did, you know what I'm saying, that matter of fact, ain't BB wanted for war crimes? Ain't your prime minister is wanted for war crimes? And if his ass get too far out of the country and fuck right get caught somewhere else where they know where they know for a fact that they looking for him, what the fuck you think gonna happen to him? Oh, I forgot. Y'all rule the world, so therefore y'all gonna have resources to get him out, right? Y'all gonna have ways to clear off that shit. Y'all to see the hypocrisy in these motherfuckers for real.
If this terrorist regime targets them at population centers, there is no difference from a regular missile except for its dispersion. We do know that as the Israelis are coming under more fire, some of these missiles are actually being intercepted over the city of Jerusalem. Shrapnel rained down earlier this week near to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Israeli police say they have closed all of the holy sites in Jerusalem as this war continues, and over concern that the ballistic missile fire will continue to target the population here. Guys?
Trey, can you tell us why the Israelis? I mean,
And
target, there's a purpose.
Shut up. And as all this is going on, and yeah, them people over there in our land is getting hit with those missiles. They screaming for a ceasefire. They screaming for the war to end. But yet, when, oh my goodness, boy, oh boy, they're having protesters over there in Israel. Protesters for people to stop the war. Let me see if I can find a clip for that, man. Protests in Tel Aviv.
With this, all I gotta do is take this little piece off and
Man,
plug it into pretty much anything that takes a USB. Once it's plugged in, it's gonna.
If I can show you. Okay. Damn shit, I can know. Come on, man. Fair use, fair use, fair use. But get this shit out the way, man. I want to read it, but this shit is in the way. I didn't want to pop it. Protesters gather outside residence of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Look what the sign say. Free all political prisoners. All these ass popping up. God damn. So got the thing still slow down. That shit crazy, man.
ואם חפצי חיים אנחנו, ואם אנחנו רוצים לדאוג לנכדים שלנו, לילדים שלנו, זה הזמן להיות ברחוב. ואני קורא לכולם, צאו מהבתים, בואו לרחוב.
Stop the war. With these, and when I say these, and when I'm y'all don't know that I'm talking about these people, right? Talk about them, their prime minister, and as well as Trump. They've been boasting in the fact. Matter of fact, let me speak on Trump as. With Trump, especially him, boasting in the fact that yes, we won the war, we went in the war, you know what I'm saying? We got victory. But after 3 weeks of this war going on, 3 weeks in, you say you need help. You need fucking help. All right. And I want to in the other clip that I'm showing, I want to get to the part where it shows his response. I hope it shows his response or play his response. All right. To the strikes that happened in over there in South Park, Gasville. Listen, the title says for itself. The pride of thy heart have to see thee. Pride. This is why pride is one hell of a fucking drug. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. You get fucking prideful. And again, take this damn devil as an example. You get fucking prideful, and yet that shit start plaguing your mind, thinking you can do anything you fucking want. Thinking you can take. Again, this is the hammer of the whole earth. Supposedly the hammer of the whole earth, but yet you can't even take down a nation who you've been quote unquote at war with for like how long? They've been at war, just not with missiles and this and that. The third, they've been at war with the Iranians for the longest. They've been planning for this. They've been planning for all this shit. All the shit that you see to these other countries, when you see what happened to Venezuela, they was part of it. They part of the plan, but they was not the main target. Whatever they would have happened over there in Iraq when the whole shit went down years past, right? I believe it was 05, 06, whenever it happened. All right. They were just part. They were just part of the plan. They were just part of the plan. All right. This gonna lead to the coming of our Lord. All right. Of course, after the MOTB is being mandatory, being made mandatory. But after that, man, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. All right. And definitely too listen, when the MOTB, when the mark of the beast pass and be made mandatory, all right, you finna see an ass of videos. You gonna see an ass of videos, you know what I'm saying, of the brothers pushing, saying, hey, you best get fucking ready. Cause shit is about to go down. Shit is about to hit the fan, you know? All right. We ain't just telling y'all or showing y'all these things for no fucking reason. All this shit that you see, all right, you're gonna fuck around and see it over here in America, man. Boy, I fucking hate when they keep. I hate being bothered when I'm trying to do something, man. I hate that shit. Stop fucking with me, man. Please. Okay. That's why I need to get me a laptop or a computer or something, man. Yeah, it's just whatever. Anyways, I ain't trying to make this video too long, but man, I just want to go ahead and get what I want. Let me go back to the clip.
Welcome to Everweave,
You see
an
this shit
app that
here,
lets you
but
play
another fucking
D&D
ad.
with AI as your dungeon master.
Another fucking ad.
All right, in less than an hour, the Pentagon is...
All right, I might just end it. It's too much shit going on, man. I hate it. Let me jump to where they may have Trump talking. Let's see. All right, here you go. Instead of me just waiting for that shit, man. Here you go. Hopefully. So lucky. Look, why the fuck even? I thought that was it. I'm about to give a fuck about no damn South Park. They don't want none of this information getting out, man. Understand that. They damn sure don't want none of this information getting out. Especially when against them. And it shows that, you know what I'm saying, they lying really when it comes to them saying that, oh, everything is fine or this and that the third. Let's not forget they sending them they sending troops over there, you know what I'm saying, basically for a ground war. How much of them is getting killed right now if we not talking about? They're basically showing that he denies knowledge of the strike that happened on the gas field. That basically his response, so it ain't really much to get. All right. But they know exactly who made the strike, who made the order for that strike. They know exactly who did it. You know, of course they just playing dumb. They're just playing dumb. All right. What up? Let me go ahead and get that precept from the title. All right, the book of Obadiah, verse the book of Obadiah, verse 3. All right, it reads, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. That's talking about Esau. All right, Esau, Edom. All right, and they dwell in Mount Seir, cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? All right, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. All right, that's what the Lord going to do with this devil, because he don't lift himself up, you know what I'm saying, as like he could do anything. But he don't understand that the Lord's finna bring him down, man. All right. His pride has deceived him. All right. Again, he think all because they had the best military in the war, this, that, the third, in the world, Salaki. Him boasting in the fact that they got the best military in the world. All right, best navy, military, whatever the case may be. They got the best military in the world, right? As they boasting it. But how in the fuck is you losing against the people that don't even have near as much firepower, that not even more advanced than you? Yet you still getting fucked up. They using $20,000 drones, $20,000 drones to strike at you, and they causing major fucking damage. Yet you got weapon systems, weapon defense systems, and all that cause damn near fucking, not even damn near. Some cause billions. Majority of them is in the millions. They got defense missiles, the systems, all that's in the billions, and all that's coming from the people's money, from the people's pocket. They're hard-on money that they have to work for, that is still getting taxed, right? Tax amongst tax amongst tax, but yet they still, you know what I'm saying, deceiving you by saying, oh, we know how to handle this money, you know what I'm saying, we handle it well, but yeah, they just wasting it over there in the world. Now, excuse my misspeak. They are wasting your money on missiles that ain't even fucking over there, ain't reaching shit. They just they over there destroying, you know what I'm saying, shit that don't even matter to the Iranians. All right. They're hitting key infrastructures, you know. Their gas, again, the gas field, you know, knowing that's one key infrastructure to them. That's a key infrastructure to them, man. All right. So hey, as much as gas prices going up as well, and I just took a picture. Well, I ain't just took a picture before. I think last week I took a picture of this gas station down the road from my job. I had to go there to get some little gas or whatever. And no, it wasn't last week. I think a couple of days ago. Yeah, a couple of days ago I went to work. I got off and I went to go get some gas. I was already going gas or whatever the case may be. I look at the price and yeah, like down here in South Carolina is well, I was in Georgia. I work in whatever. I look at the gas price and I seen that it was like $3.50 cents. All right, cool, whatever. I getting off at work this morning. I rode past the same gas station that is at $3.80. So soon it's finna go to $4. $4.10 maybe. $4.50. All right. In other states in America, like Cali, for example, there's about there $10. And I believe it would somewhere in Colorado or Ohio, I believe it'll one of those two. Gas prices over there in the city, or was it Denver? I don't know. Wherever it is, you know, places around the world, especially here in Babylon the Great, you know, prices are growing. Prices are rising, man. All right, inflation is already enough. You know, you spending damn near fucking $500 on, you know what I'm saying, 20 things at a grocery store. You know, so this man is bringing this country down, really. He want to control it, but yet he bringing it down. It really is the Lord that's bringing this thing down. He using this devil to do it. Devil don't the so-called white man don't know. Esau don't know that he's bringing his own. The Lord is allowing him to bring his own kingdom down. All right, and it's beautiful to see how the way it is, because this devil is literally retarded. All right, the book of Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 11. The lofty looks of men shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord Yahweh of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, Slaki and lofty and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. You see? And I'm just bringing out little, just basics, you know, just basics. Let's see. All right, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. All right. This man is led by a haughty spirit. All right. A prideful spirit. All right. The book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 12, it reads, the beginning of pride is when he departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his maker. The only reason why this devil, you know what I'm saying, causing mayhem like this upon the earth, because he's so butthurt that he gave away his birthright. Now he want it back. You gave it up too damn bad. You don't even respect it. You don't honor it. So you don't deserve it. All right. Verse 13, for pride is the beginning of sin. All right. Pride is one hell of a drug spiritually. And he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. And that is exactly what the Lord is doing. He's doing that right now. All right. Of course, he allowing prophecy to play out because he is bound by his word. All right. But trust and believe, when prophecy is fulfilled, when the main prophecy that we waiting for is the MOTB, the mark of the beast, the chip. Once that gets pushed, it's over with. It's fucking over with. It's over with. We ain't gonna be waiting too much longer anymore. All right. We got to deal with, you know what I'm saying, this little, you know, hellish life of ours right now, you know, dealing with work, family issues, this, and that, the third, etc., etc. But we know what's at the end of all this. You know, we know what's gonna be at the end of all this stuff, man. It's the kingdom of heaven. Okay. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I went on a little bit longer than I thought I would, but you know, it is what it is. Had a few distractions, but you know, always gonna have those, huh? Right. But anyways, with that, I'm gonna go and end it by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakuradash. All right. Shalom to you, very few brothers and sisters out there in the household of faith. All right. Shabbat Shalom and a Bible ball. All right. Shalom.